Yo, yo, yo. What up? Um, so I'm back again with another video on this garbage ass game. But that's neither here nor there. So they've released the hero, Naya. She's supposed to be a direct opposite of Asherai, who is fucking useless. So yeah, you're right. She is a direct opposite of Asherai, because Asherai is garbage. This lady, on the other hand, I don't know how I feel about her yet. I'm not going to say she's necessarily OP, because honestly, the skills that she has, I already knew that they were going to do this. I really did. I knew her attack and was defense is going to be around like 70%. I already knew that, because if they release Kanoa with 80% archer attack, then so she's basically Kanoa, but since she's an infantry hero, that automatically makes her better than him. You summons 1 or 2 sirens when spearmen attack, each dealing an additional damage. That is 40% of the damage dealt by spearmen. Okay, so siren damage will be double if dealt to cavalry units. So basically, as we knew, she was a direct counter to Mulan. Everybody's, oh, Mulan is too strong, she's double. Even though infantry has been on top for God knows how long at this point. They want to complain about Mulan. Mulan was good enough on her own without attacking twice, but because she does, that was the issue. I don't know why they decided to do that, but hey, whatever. This chick, same thing. Cavalry was already suffering enough. So you go and basically make her double the damage that Mulan does. She doesn't attack twice, but the damage that you do in this game is very important. And if you're listening to me, and if you're new, go for damage. You'll see all these high ass stats and blah blah blah. Trust me, I get that. But in this game now, as it goes, the way it stands and the way they're making these heroes, and this is not by fault or by accident, they're making these heroes with a shit ton of damage. And the reason why they're doing that is because in this battle logic, damage or your hero's skills will be most important. Like, which actually will bring me to the topic of this video, Jassan. Jassan is infantry's most balanced hero in the game. And I know going against him can be annoying. Hell, I'm an archer player. I'm an archer player, so I know for sure. Like, going against him is just hella annoying. Because he reflects damage and his HP is high as shit. So he's not easy to beat at all. But with that being said, he is a gold hero. And when he just didn't. The reason why when Jassan needed to change, because when he first came out, damage wasn't all that big of a deal, and there weren't too many damage heroes out. There were basically none. So using him did nothing. He was literally just a gold prop. Like, you get this hero, like, what does he do? He did nothing, because damage heroes weren't as prominent as they are now. When they released him, and I think it was Auction Chochin, all these people they was releasing, I think Rui was like, Rui was probably one of the first damage heroes that they came out with. And she was a beast for the longest time, but since cavalry is garbage, she's got thrown to the wayside. To me, she's still good. But the issue now is that everybody uses damage heroes, because everybody's caught on. Oh, you need damage, you need damage, you need damage. And RK has been nice enough to put in the forums, oh, damage does this and blah, giving us equations and shit. So alright. So the reason why I say Jassan is the most balanced hero, I'm gonna put this this battle report up on the screen and just take a look at it. So somebody in my kingdom was like, oh, well, he got higher stats. How did he lose? This person has Naya at 100 already. That's what they do. They spin to get the hero, then they sell their gold shards and I guess level them up to whatever. So all this damage that she does, paired with Gideon, who to me is still the most overpowered fucking hero in the game. And I don't need to express why I feel that way. He does like 4 or 5 different things in one damn skill. It's ridiculous. But all of the damage that they threw at this person, and they got their asses kicked. This person has 1.3 million kills and the victory. And the attacker had what 600k. That's pretty big. It's a pretty big difference to have such a strong hero group. And the reason why that is, and I explained this. You got all of this damage coming at you, because nobody needs shields anymore when it comes to infantry. You only need them when you're attacking with archers, apparently. They're fucking useless. You got all these spearmen in this rally. Gideon has an additional 35%. Naya has 45. No, not 45. She has 40%, and she also has a chance to double that up or whatever. It doubles automatically when you're attacking Cav, but you have another chance to basically get more out of it. So just say if she did 80% damage, he did 35. That's over 100% damage. That's a lot. Paired with his ridiculous ass stats, I can't see the report right now, so bear with me. I think the report's like 663 or whatever, but it was both for like the shields and spears, and I think this person actually did use shields. But he was stronger. HP, defense, I think was all stronger. But I know for sure I know for sure that defense and attack was stronger than this other person. You're like, well, how did he win? You got all this damn damage coming at you, and I think Jassan is still like at 20% damage, like as far as like reflect. Let's see. Yeah, 19.69%. Most people like now have him like strengthened to all hell. So he's like 20 something percent or over 20% reflect. 20% does not seem like a lot until you have all that damn damage coming at you. And that's exactly what happened. Had this person not used Jassan, they probably would have got their asses kicked, but since they did, he was able to, because when you reflect damage, you take nothing. Like that 20% that you reflect, you take none of that, and they take it. So, which is why he's really, really good on defense. I mean, he's good on attack too, but he's really good on defense. He's one of those heroes that I think his skills are amplified on defense, because he's the one that's, he knows that you're attacking basically. So he just has to sit there, and whatever damage you have coming to him, he just throws that shit back at you. I think it's like amplified and everything. Of course, if you didn't know, check out if you ever attack the palace, check out your attack stats, and then if you hold the palace, when you're defending, check out your defense stats. Your defense is always higher. I just really believe that he's the most balanced one, because he only does HP and damage reflect. He does no additional damage. He does no hidden damage. He does not increase attack. He does not increase defense. It's just HP and damage reflect. If you're going to release a gold hero, make him strong like Jassan, but don't make him so overpowered that he's frustrating to play against. Because Jassan can be countered. Like, he can be countered. His damage reflect can be negated by like people like Eritrea, or even like Ogamel. Ogamel is a good one. I say that because, well, if you're gonna throw damage to Jassan, he throws it right back at you. And guess what Ogamel does? He negates it anyway. So it kind of evens each other out. It just depends. A lot of other factors goes into play at that point. But Jassan is easily, for that reason, I think. See, I don't even work on this dude. I don't work on him at all. I didn't buy not one starter heals, and this is how far I've gotten with him. So, free to play players, just listen. Don't listen to me. What don't do is say it. Do as I say and not as I do. I say it because I don't really play this game much. Like, I get on for war and whatever, I get on for shrine, but I just It's not fun. It's really not. I haven't. We had my boy Jen. He quit. It's trash. Like it's gotten to the point where it's like completely. It's about bad as Game of War. Like you have to spend to keep up, and I just too much. And Infantry is just still annoying as all hell. That's all anybody still ever uses. So and then they released this other fucking hero. They've yet to do anything about Siege. Siege is still garbage. Archers, I don't care what anybody says. Archers have received some type of quiet nerf or whatever because they aren't as effective against infantry as they should be. They're like situational, and they shouldn't be situational. Like if you're using infantry, I attack with archers, I'm stronger than you, I should fucking win. But whatever. The logic is so screwed, and it's not very logical. So that's why I'm kind of, I'm just over it. But before I just put this shit down for good, I really want to help a lot of people. And so, Jassan, if you're an infantry player and you don't spend the money, like I honestly, I don't know how I got so many of his shards, but it hasn't been like easy. It hasn't been easy. It hasn't been like a short process, but you will get those. I don't have any right now. Damn. Sometimes you'll get those golden chests or whatever, that like gives you like universal, like they give you like shards, golden shards. I get a lot of those from those, and I don't know where I be getting them from. Some events, I guess. But you really ain't gotta buy any of these shards. I don't buy any of these shards because I don't fucking use them. But when I get them to 120, maybe I'll start. Maybe I'll just put them on my wall. But I really like Jassan. I didn't like him at first. I thought he was useless. But now that all this damage is floating around and it's all pretty much everyone uses, he is definitely a go-to. And I think he's a must-have at this point. He's really, really good. I really like him. I hate Gideon. Fuck him. I don't really have an opinion on Naya yet. I haven't seen her in action. But 70% attack and defense is fucking ridiculous. But it's the new norm now. It's what they do with these heroes. They give them these ridiculous ass buffs because if you remember, Asherai, when she first came out, was only like, damn, I can't even remember. I think it was like 63% attack and defense for Siege with no damage. Then they gave her an 80% increase to attack and defense for Siege with still no damage. But and then like the other Siege heroes, they get no attack, no defense, but they get damage. So it's like, what the fuck? But with the infantry heroes, and y'all got stop calling me crazy or like I'm crying. Like I'm telling you, these infantry is where they make their money at. And yeah, it's true that they will, if they release a hero and people like them, they're going to get spent. Oh, which reminds me, Baj. I don't know if you knew or not, but Baj not only dodges melee troops, he also has a chance to dodge range troops. What the fuck were y'all thinking when y'all did that? Huh? What sense does this make? So, that's annoying as shit. And the reason why it's so fucking annoying is because when Overlord War was here, and I don't think I had to report no more, I attacked this castle. When I attack, I mean rally. Rally the shit out of this castle. And it was me and, like, it wasn't just me. Anyway. So, stronger than this castle. But they had Baj, I think, on their wall. They had it on their wall. And it was, I think, was it Baj and Gideon? I can't remember. It was Baj for sure, and I think Baj was like either level 100 or level 120. But their stats wasn't that high. But because they had Baj on their wall, I couldn't hit them at all. And I got my ass kicked. So I'm just like, what the fuck? Now look. It's like, why is Baj with my ass so bad? I just go glance and I look. I said, this motherfucker dodges range now? What? So, shit like that. Like, it just, if you're not using infantry, you're fucked. It's pretty much what they're telling you. So I don't know. It just gets to the point. Just like whatever. I'm trying to look for other games so I can replace this one. Honestly, I really am. But until then, like I said, I'm going to still bring you guys that updated hero guide because heroes have changed so fucking much. And the reason why heroes has changed is because the battle logic has changed. And whether that's for the better or for the good, whatever. I understand the battle logic, but I just feel like there are certain things that it does wrong. Is the reason why I'm pissed off at it. It's not because I think that, oh, it made infantry so much stronger than everything else. Infantry was always stronger than everything else. And infantry can be beaten easier than it used to be beaten because of this battle logic. So that is a positive change. But the way heroes are being used and just little things like it says, oh, you're supposed to be able to, or you have to use shields in order to, win a battle or blah blah blah. But then you have people not using shields at all, and that's to the point where nobody ever uses shields when they're attacking with infantry because they figured out, I don't need these fucking shields. It does nothing for me. But you do need them when you're attacking with cavalry, I believe, or unless you have like Mulan. I've seen people with like attack with all cav and win with Mulan. Or archers, ain't no way in shit you're finna send just archers and win. You're gonna get massacred. So Jassan, check him out. He's been around for a long time, but his HP buff and then his reflect is really, really good. You can get him like even at level 100. I would just say still like use him because I think at level 100 he 36% and 14%. So it's not bad. It's not bad. So I'll get shards eventually, I guess. But yeah, use him. He's pretty good. You don't really need to pay money to get him. It took me a long ass time to get him up to level 100 without spending. But I can say the same thing for all my gold heroes. But yeah, I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.